How do you know about Project Indigo? I met a soldier in a bar. When was that? Jealous Yanto is jealous. Regardless of the fact that Exterminate was a preview clip and I had watched it, it still didn't stop that scene from being effective. So bravo, whoever decided to put it as a preview clip. I mean, it's not as though we didn't all know that it was Daleks and Davros, let's be honest. Actually, if you didn't know it was Daleks and Davros, I'm really impressed. Epic sky view, Rose Tyler apocalyptic big gun spaceship scene for the win. The Shadow Proclamation planet thing was immensely cool. It was like a massive collection of citadels from like your wildest sci-fi imagination dreams in this ocean of sky and stars and rock. Jadoon! Question? TARDIS translators seem to be on the blip. Maybe the TARDIS was feeling a little bit stressed with all this, cloister bell business. But I still loved watching the Doctor speak Jadoon language. Jadoonese. I like it. I hope they have like an official language in like one of the companion guides or anything, so that I can actually learn how to speak it. The simplicity of this Shadow Proclamation, the pale white women who are in authority with the hair, but the eyes which aren't quite the right colour, and the funny makeup and the covered upness in general. I thought that was really effective. I know some people will be kind of disappointed that that's what the Shadow Proclamation is, but I liked it. It was quiet power and frustration when the Doctor eventually doesn't succumb to that authority. I love the mention of Woman Wept as one of the planets which disappeared, because that's the one that Rose talks to, I think it's Mickey, about, which looks like the woman who's weeping. I really like that. I don't know why, I like anything to do with Rose. I'm such a fangirl. It will be my downfall at some point, I'm sure. Donna's great. Pyrovilia, something that we clearly all noticed, is she pays attention. She listens. She remembers, even if it's helpful only for major plot developments. And I loved her bit when she says, I'm a human being. I might not be the stuff of legend, but I'm every bit as important as Time Lords. Thank you. And the Doctor's smile of admiration, because he's so proud of this girl who was bulgy yet insecure at first. And she's still insecure, I'm not saying that she's not. Yet she knows, that she shouldn't be cast aside as, just another plucky sidekick kind of character. And again, the stuff of legend mention. Satan Pit, anyone? The 3D planet thing is so pretty. Again, it's so clever how they rearrange themselves. And also, I really want a kind of hologram machine so I can have planets in my bedroom. That would be the best way to do stargazing. Can you imagine? Well, apart from like being in the stars. But having the planets and the stars just beamed and projected around your room. I want to look into that. I love the Lost Moon of Poosh. Oi, don't get all spaceman. What does it mean? Ooh, mysterious, potentially destructive weapon thing, key thing that the general thing hands to Martha. I wonder if that's going to make a reappearance in the second half of the episode. As for, the lack of safety, who cares? Project Indigo is awesome. I wish I could teleport like that. Or teleport like Rose teleports. She teleports wickedly. Wickedly. That should be a verb. Or a noun. Or an adjective. Or an adverb. Or an elephant. Preferably puppy-sized. Scattered into atoms. I do wonder if Russell T Davies is a fan of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because the whole concept of teleport in that way reminded me of when Mike TV stands in front of the television and is teleported, broken up into little atoms, and then reforms and forms again as this little tiny person. Reminded me of that. Except Martha wasn't like that big when she reappeared. Prepare the crucible. Yes, Abby, I will. I sort of love Dalek Khan. Whoa, did you see that? My glasses just totally fell off. I love Dalek Khan. For Dalek. I love how he's gone completely to bedlam, basically. He's just completely insane. I think that's great. There's something creepy about it, And there's something creepy about the fact that Davros trusts him and listens to him and knows that he's speaking the truth, even in his mania, almost. What is that sound that Donna can hear? Is it the sound of drums, or what is it? That moment that she's sitting on the steps, it sounds like a heartbeat, but something tells me that it's not just a heartbeat. They're really building up on this foreboding stuff. I mean, it reminds me of, again, the Satan pit. The one who will die in battle kind of thing. I mean, the loss that is yet to come. Oh dear, could it possibly be the loss of your life? Oh, please don't tell me they're going to kill Wolf. If they kill Wolf, I will kill them. I knew the bees would make a comeback. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but the bees are actually disappearing. It's not just something that was created just for Doctor Who. There are bees disappearing from hives everywhere, and people are saying that it's probably global warming or pollution, so Donna's pretty accurate with that. But I do love the expression on the Doctor's face when he first says, like, the bees disappearing. You're telling me bees are aliens? Don't be so daft. Not all of them. I'm never going to look at bee in the same way again. No shuttle proclamation is going to tell the Doctor what to do. Again, Wolf, I know his idea with the paintball didn't exactly work, but bloody hell was it clever. You're my last hope. Medusa cascade. Possibly the most beautiful thing in the world. Sorry, universe. Donna, again, brilliant, her exasperation when she realises that the Doctor doesn't have all the answers. He is the man with all the answers. He always knows what's going on, and his absolute inability to work out what's going on. It's terrifying. It's like when you're a kid and you realise that your parents and the adults, they don't know everything. Again, with noises when they're in the Noble house and that beeping. Remind you of something? Unexpected Harriet Jones. She's great. I mean, okay, I know she was completely horrible in the Christmas Invasion, but she was the last person I expected to see on the screen again, especially in such a meta, almost fanfic, but a brilliant fanfic kind of scene where you have all the companions on what looks like, I don't know, Stickam or something, on like a Skype conference call or whatever. It was such a nice scene, and I love the hints of humour again, you know, with like jealous Rose, and it was so frustrating that Rose couldn't get through, and Rose was the only one out of the loop when out of those people. She was the one who knew the Doctor before everyone there apart from Sarah Jane, and it's her quest right now to find the Doctor, whereas Sarah Jane has got her own life now. God, I hate Martha's mum. Ugh. It was created by the Mr. Copper Foundation. Who wants to bet that that sentence is going to be important in future series? In terms of what the hell is the Mr. Copper Foundation? And why are they so freaking clever? Unless it's a reference to like really old Doctor Who, which I don't know about, in which case please let me know in the comments. Nor me, and I was here first. Jealous Rose is jealous. But still cool. The Doctor's secret army. Dumbledore's army. 2 immensely cool secret forces, 2 immensely cool fandoms. I love them both. I love secret armies. It's great. So far I'm trying to stay positive because it kind of goes downhill from here. Harriet Jones being sacrificial and yet so humble about it. I really do quite like her. While at first I thought the whole calling the Doctor thing was a little reminiscent of the end of the last series when there's the whole Doctor, tap into the psychic network thing. I like this more because it, like, you know, calling a number, it was more realistic, you know. It was realistic in an unrealistic way. It was realistic in an exciting way. And then you've got that beautiful bit where Rose holds up the phone and goes, "Find me, Doctor." And I was like, oh my gosh, that is romantic to the extreme.